If France was a Muslim country that enjoyed cooking nasi lemak, could this have been their Eiffel Tower? You look at all the different sharp lines and the dramatic height and you think, that's Paris. Then you smell the satay downstairs and you remember that you're in Kuah, Langkawi, Malaysia. Is this tropical cousin better than the Eiffel Tower in Paris? I'm going to have a look and I'll leave that one up to you. We're not off to a good start here. The base of the Maha Tower is flanked by coffee stores, and some in particular that I'm not too fond of. Why is there a need to do that? Why can't we put something more cultural there? Why does it need to be coffee chains? It loses one mark already from me. Spectacular building, maybe lose the coffee chains. Not needed, they can go somewhere else. That isn't cultural enough. Have a look at the view here from the Maha Tower. Spectacular. Turquoise blue waters as far as the eye can see. Look at this. The Maha Tower is actually taller than the Statue of Liberty. 138 meters tall the Maha Tower is. Statue of Liberty is 93 meters. Leaning Tower of Pisa is 57 meters high. But the infamous cousin across the miles in Europe is 330 meters high, the Eiffel Tower. So that's 1-0. The Eiffel Tower is winning and beating Maha Tower as we speak. It's taller, but is it better? Here are the admission rates. Non-Langkawi adults, 78 RM, Malaysian ringgit. If you're a local, it's 29. Interesting set of procedures here at Maha Tower. As soon as you pay your 78 ringgit, you're ushered through the lift to the 18th floor, where you're not allowed to stay yet because you can only visit the 18th floor on your way back. So then the young lady guides you around the elevator up to level 33, where I am now, and you've got an awesome view. I must admit, this view is fantastic. And the scary thing is, we also have this fascination with glass panels in the floor here in Malaysia. I don't know what it is with that, but I've kind of kicked off my phobia with glass panels, and I am now standing on them, even though when you look down, it looks extremely scary. It looks like the film of the top layer of the glass is coming off, and there was a similar scenario like that the other day at the Sky Bridge. It's obviously still pretty safe, but it seems as though that top layer has peeled off. But you know what? It's still very safe, because when I bang on this glass, it's very solid. They actually let you walk on this one with your shoes. I don't know why, but it must be more solid than the other day. Just don't jump. Wow, I don't want to look down too much, but this is the view. This is the view of the water, and you can see all of the boats out there. This is really nice, and there's great air conditioning here as well, which makes it even better because it's super hot outside today. There's my hotel over there. That's where I'm staying. That's the Bella Vista Hotel, right there on the water, and it's only a short walk away from there here to the Maha Tower, about 10 minutes. You get 20 minutes up here, so it is a timed visit. 20 minutes up here on the 33rd level to have a look around and take in the views before you go downstairs back to level 18, where you get to have 1 hour and 10 minutes, and there's also light refreshments there, so you can have some nibblies. I'm guessing they're local nibblies, like Malaysian style sweets. Kick back, it's a bit of a lounge, but we'll talk about that shortly. In the meantime, this is Kuah. This is the administrative capital of Langkawi, and this is where it all happens. This is where the bureaucrats are and the tourists aren't. So if you want to come and have a look and get to understand Langkawi a little bit better, you come here. But in saying that, on this side is where the big eagle is. Let's see if we can see it from the Maha Tower. Let's have a look. Just over there, that's where the eagle is, but unfortunately we cannot see it from here. I can see the port, but I cannot see the eagle. I need to get my bearings right. I'd say it's tucked away behind some of the trees, but I'll have a look again and see if we can spot it from up here. That's the port area. Legenda Park, which is also a interesting place to visit with a lot of different sculptures, creatures, and greenery. We'll check that out soon. Flora and fauna are plenty there. And as always, my favorite, if you look down, you'll see those old coffee shop houses, or the old tea houses, Chinese tea houses as they refer to them, down there. They line the streets, and that's where all the people are doing their thing, eating, drinking, and what have you. Rightio, I've found the big eagle. It's right over there. It doesn't look as big as it does when you get right close to it, but when you're up on the Maha Tower, you need to look that way towards the port to see the big eagle. There it is there, sitting right on the corner. That is the highest peak that you can see here in Kuah. That is the Mountain of Fire, approximately 900 meters above sea level, right up there. And apparently you can hike to the top, but I won't be doing that because I struggled the other day when I was hiking to the top of the Seven Wells waterfall. I'll leave that one for the professionals. Everything really does look Sim City-like up here. You know, you can just put a roundabout here. We can put a theme park there, a water park. We'll put a hotel over here. We'll put a mountain in the background. We'll put some high, dense commercial and residential areas over here. I can't believe how accurate that game was, because when you look at towns and cities from way up, you can actually see how it all works, and it really does resemble SimCity. Have a look at that. It's ironic how similar the game is to real life. If you look out in the background, you see all of the different islands. You'll see the blue turquoise waters of the sea. This is really pretty. Unfortunately, once you go outside, it's too hot. Sometimes the sea is best viewed from an air-conditioned premises, maybe like the Maha Tower. I'm on the 18th level now here at the Maha Sky Deck. Wow, this place really feels like a lounge, a poshy lounge where people hang out, have a drink, but not really. It's people are hanging out here, not having alcoholic beverages, but instead having a lot of cakes and sweets, which are included in the price. And I think these are taro chips. I've got some traditional Malay sweets as well. Kuah, I hope I'm pronouncing that properly. And there's a variety of nuts and different types of chip types, which is pretty cool. All included in the price. I am pretty hungry, so I did get a few things to eat. This one looks like a curry puff, but I'm guessing it's different. Let's try it. It's sweet. Not sure what's in there. Maybe some kind of fruit. Very sweet. It's a puff pastry on the outside. Here we go. Could be like a mango on the inside. Very nice. You can also go outside here as well. There's a balcony, so if you get bored of the air condition and the inside, you can go outside and get a view of Kuah outside here on the 18th level, and I'll do that shortly once I've enjoyed these treats. This is kuah. I'm eating kuah in Kuah. Eating kueh in kuah. That's a bit of a tongue twister for you. The top half is a little bit marshmallowish, and I'd say the bottom half is like custard, but more like jelly. It's always great to have these foreign flavors hit your taste palette and see how you react to them. I quite enjoyed that one. Finally, we have this one, which is like a pancake, a green pancake with what seems to be something very sugary and textury in the inside. I'm guessing it's like a custard as well. Everything tastes like custard to me. Very nice. The fact that the sweets are included in the price of entry, and you can come down here and chill out and catch some more views in a more relaxed environment, makes your whole experience at Maha Tower more enjoyable. I wonder if they give you sweets and food at the Eiffel Tower. Probably not. So you know what? I'd say it's 1-1 now. 1 for Eiffel Tower, 1 for Maha Tower. Let's see who wins it by the end. Do they actually give you food at the Eiffel Tower? I can't remember if they do, but I don't think that such a thing exists. You might have to pay additional for that if you were to dine in the restaurant, which I think there's one at the top. Anyhow, it's free here, so Maha Tower has gained a point in that instance. This is the outside. I'm on the balcony now. You can just open the door and walk outside, and before you know it, you're in the heat again. It's good to get out of the air conditioning though. I don't want to be in there for too long. You can walk around the whole building, all around the Maha Tower, on this terrace area, balcony area. Look out into the Andaman Sea. Alternatively, you can look out and see some of the other landmarks, the Mountain of Fire, my hotel again just in the distance, and the beautiful waters. I think that's the best you're going to get. You're going to get a good view, and I'd say nothing else. Like the ironic thing is, I'm trying to look for a backstory about what the Maha Tower represents, and I did read that it represents Mahsuri's dress and her elegance. So that's about it. We have been to Makam Mahsuri the other day, and we did learn all about what happened to Mahsuri and the fate, the tragic fate that she had succumbed to by her evil sister-in-law. And this building, the Maha Tower, is a representation of her beauty. That's all I can conclude to after doing my research about the Maha Tower. And obviously the running joke is, you know, it's an Islamic representation of the Eiffel Tower, but I prefer to call it the tropical cousin of the Eiffel Tower, here, unofficial, here in Langkawi. The islands really look amazing. When you look out, you can sit here all day just looking at the islands, taking that fresh air in, and apart from that, you probably don't need too much else. Not even the snacks, although they were good. If you visit here in a group, you can really get comfy here. Look at this. You've got a whole corner couch here where you can plonk yourself down with your family and friends and just be a little bit secluded away from everybody else. It really does feel like a hotel lobby actually. And you've got this whole wing over here where you can sit and just enjoy some peace and quiet while you look out and enjoy some of the town views. If you look out to my right, you can enjoy some of the sea and coastline views. And if you look out that way, that's where all the islands are. But a lot of places to sit. I've just plonked myself over here on a high chair, looking outside, close to the snacks, of course. Can't be too far away from the snacks, just in case they run out. And I'm just having a look around at the same time, but very big. This place can probably fit a few hundred people, guaranteed. And I'm guessing they do get busy at certain days of the week, maybe weekends. Today is no longer a weekend. I just finished up at Maha Tower. Boy, oh boy, those snacks are not light refreshments. That's a meal. I actually had some of the coconut rice as well that was on display, and it was wrapped up beautifully in a little banana leaf, and it was more than coconut rice. It had an egg in there. It also had some tuna flakes or fish flakes in there. Oh, it was amazing. After I ate that, I don't think I need to eat anything else for the rest of the day. So evidently, the money that you pay to go in to the Maha Tower. How are you, sir? Assalamu alaikum. So evidently, the money that you pay to go into the Maha Tower, I'd say it also complements your afternoon meal. You don't need to eat now until nighttime, or maybe not even till tomorrow. Anyway, Maha Tower is pretty cool. You got to check it out when in Kuah, and you got to have some of those sweets as well that come along with it. You get an hour and a half up there, 20 minutes right at the top, an hour and 10 in the lounge. Check it out, pretty cool. I'm on to my next destination. Okay everybody, comparing the Maha and Eiffel Tower was just a bit of fun for this video. We love them both, and in no way will we compare them or race them off against each other. On that note, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. And as always, a big adios from your friend, the Hausmeister. Until next time.